Shadow Coast here, and today we are reviewing The Surge. I definitely think this game is worth picking up, especially if you can grab it on sale. I believe it came out in
Please
2017.
remember,
The best
safety
way to
at
describe
work
The
is our
Surge is that
highest
it's a
priority and should be
Bloodborne,
your. Do you
Demon
require assistance,
Souls-esque
Warren?
genre. Effectively, you can die infinite times, but as you die, you lose your tech scrap. That's kind of like your souls and Demon Souls. Overall, the game's really solid. It has an interesting combat system. One of the added additions is you can actually target different enemy
Threat
components, and
level
then you're more likely
elevated.
to get
No
scrap
mutants at this
for that
time.
component. And then once you get the scrap, you collect, you can actually build out that piece and equip it. So you can see here, I just picked up some rare material scraps, but if I keep targeting the leg, I might get a leg component. So that's kind of the interesting twist the Surge puts on the game, which I really like. Effectively, it kind of determines how you farm out different pieces. If you want to build, an arm, exoskeleton suit, you can. The weapon variety is actually pretty nice too. So depending on who you are fighting, you're going to want different weapons. So on this guy, I'm actually using a close range weapon, which is probably not the best idea, but that's okay. We'll take him out anyways. So you can see down there on the right, I got a Rhino arm gear. So when we open up our inventory, we can do a few different things. There are different types of weapons. You can collect a fair amount of weapons. They do have, different components. So when I use the Vibro Cutter, you can see here the impacts medium, attack speeds medium, proficiency scalings medium. The reinforced pipe, it's going to give me a little bit more range to hit them from a distance versus the Pax Imperator, excuse me, which has high impact, low attack speed, high proficiency scaling. You also can gain energy. If you by gaining energy, you can do different things. The other aspect of customizations are implants. You can implant various different things, which gives you health, added health. It gives you injectables, a limited number of injectables that you can restore your health, etc. So the amount of customization is actually pretty cool when you go through the game, which I really like. And then you have different pieces. So schematics, as you eliminate enemies and you gain scrap, you can get schematics to build out those parts and equip them. For example, I started with the Lynx gear set, but then I was able to salvage Rhino parts, which I'm currently wearing. And then there are other aspects that you can gain throughout the game, which is pretty cool. The game also does a nice job of, call it, horizontal versus vertical attacks, which you can see here. Depending on the enemy you're fighting, you might want to do a horizontal attack um, versus a vertical attack. They'll have different damage modifications. They'll impact their stability. You can see here I had died intentionally, so you guys can see you can collect your scrap, which again doubles as the kind of souls from Demon Souls. The the enemies are varied and different, which is pretty cool. The other added piece too is you can actually get a drone, which you can see here. I'll better highlight it over here, coming up, where you can have a drone come and you can equip the drone with different things. The drone currently I have equipped is not really upgraded, so it does very minimal damage, but it is nice because it can help you stagger them um, and take out enemies or pull enemies from a distance. So overall, the Surge is definitely worth purchasing in my opinion. I did get it on sale. If you can grab a sale, I recommend it. A few other comments I'd like to make is one of the cons of the Surge is that depending on how good you are with the Demon Souls games, it is a semi-short campaign. There are only 5 bosses. There are 2 DLCs. One DLC adds 2 bosses, another one adds 3 bosses. So I would consider, if you do get it on sale, you might want to get it so you can get all the DLCs. The only other comment I wanted to make is the Surge 2 is coming out September 10th, which is in a few weeks. It looks pretty cool. If you guys like what you see, definitely consider checking it out and picking it up. Lastly, if you enjoyed this video and found it helpful, please drop me a thumbs up and subscribe for more content coming up here. Thanks for watching. Shadow Coast out.